What makes a leader truly great? The ability to inspire, to make tough decisions, to stay the course in the face of adversity? If so, Winston Churchill certainly fits the bill. As Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during the tumultuous years of World War II, Churchill's leadership was marked by a clear vision, unwavering determination, and resilience in the face of adversity. His resolve in the darkest hours of the war, when Britain stood alone against the Nazi onslaught, never faltered. Churchill's decision-making, as resolute as it was decisive, guided his nation through these challenging times. His commitment to protecting his people was unwavering, as exemplified by the daring evacuation at Dunkirk and the decision to enter the war itself. But Churchill's leadership was not just about making tough decisions. His charismatic communication skills, his eloquent speeches, and powerful rhetoric rallied the British people, reminding them of their resilience and the values they were fighting for. Churchill's leadership, marked by resilience, decisiveness, and powerful oratory, continues to inspire to this day. Another leader who left an indelible mark on Britain was Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady. She envisioned a Britain that embraced free market principles and individual liberty, a vision she pursued with dogged determination. Facing significant opposition, Thatcher remained resilient, never shying away from the political battles that came her way. In fact, it was during these tumultuous times that her resolve was most evident. She faced labor strikes and political adversity head-on, earning her the moniker, the Iron Lady. But her leadership was not only marked by resilience. Thatcher was known for her decisive and strong leadership style. She was at the helm as critical economic reforms were implemented, including privatization, deregulation, and the curtailing of union power. These bold decisions, though often unpopular, were made with an unwavering belief in their long-term benefits for Britain. Thatcher's charisma was another defining characteristic. She had a unique way with words that captivated audiences and rallied support for her cause. Her speeches, much like Churchill's, were memorable and impactful, serving as a rallying cry for her vision of Britain. Thatcher's leadership, characterized by unwavering determination, bold decision-making, and a knack for rallying support, left a lasting legacy on Britain. Post-Thatcher, Britain saw the leadership of Tony Blair and David Cameron. How did their leadership compare? Tony Blair, leading the Labour Party, served as Prime Minister from 1997 to 2007. His leadership was marked by a focus on domestic reform, including the modernization of public services. Internationally, Blair's decision to support the US in the Iraq War was controversial and remains a defining moment of his tenure. David Cameron, a Conservative, was Prime Minister from 2010 to 2016. His leadership saw a focus on austerity measures in response to the global financial crisis. Cameron's tenure, however, will likely be most remembered for the EU referendum in 2016, leading to the Brexit decision. Comparing Blair and Cameron to Churchill and Thatcher, all four demonstrated strong leadership during challenging times and made decisions that they believed were in the best interest of Britain. However, the contexts in which they led were vastly different, as were the challenges they faced and the decisions they made. While Blair and Cameron had their moments of strong leadership, they didn't quite leave the same level of impact as Churchill and Thatcher. Recently, Britain had a glimpse of potential leadership in Liz Truss, but was it a missed opportunity? Truss ascended to the role of Prime Minister amidst a turbulent time in British history, yet her tenure was marked by a series of setbacks that painted a stark contrast to the determined leadership of Churchill and Thatcher. In the short span of 45 days, Truss was embroiled in controversies that crashed the markets, caused a run on the pound, and led to a loss of confidence from her own MPs. Her inability to steer the country through these crises demonstrated a lack of the resilience and decisiveness that marked the tenures of her illustrious predecessors. Moreover, the economic consequences of Brexit, a decision she supported, have left the country grappling with unfilled job vacancies and slower income growth. This contrasted sharply with Thatcher's economic reforms that revitalized Britain's economy. Truss's failure to effectively manage these challenges and her subsequent resignation underscored the missed opportunity for strong leadership. It served as a stark reminder of the exceptional leadership of figures like Churchill and Thatcher, leaders who navigated their country through tumultuous times with unwavering determination and vision. Truss's failure to capitalize on her leadership opportunity underscores the exceptional leadership of figures like Churchill and Thatcher. Leadership is a complex art that requires a blend of vision, resilience, decisiveness, and charisma. Both Churchill and Thatcher exhibited these qualities in abundance, navigating their country through tumultuous times with unwavering determination and a clear vision. They demonstrated resilience in the face of adversity, made tough decisions when it mattered, and used their charismatic communication to rally their nations. Their legacies continue to shape the course of Britain, proving that true leadership goes beyond political affiliations or personal beliefs. Whether you agree with their politics or not, there's no denying that Churchill and Thatcher were leaders who left a lasting impact on Britain.